Okay, back. Just got some tea instead of Diet Coke. Again, that chamomile oolong peppermint. Alright. You know, there's one thing that I do kind of want to call attention to about tea, is that I found out that there's this stuff called moringa, which is like Moringa, that I see in the local grocer that's kind of cheap, honestly, for a box of it. And I looked it up, and that's like some kind of superfood thing. Regardless of any of that, what I really like about it is that you can taste the vitamin C in it. It's like citrusy in a really cool way. I like it. I haven't made any tea with it lately, but I plan on doing it again. I've been making tea with that out of ginger, and spearmint. Like, again, one bag of each for... so that's 3 bags per 500 milliliters, so... one of each. But that's the tea I made with that stuff, and it was good. Okay, well, we might as well just continue. Because the other thing we're here for is the boss. Now, if there's a, if there's another, Gribbly summon, like Loot Totem, I'd like to get that. Criminal records, huh? We'll pick that up. Alright. 1,000 royal crowns. Nice. That's not bad, I guess. This sounds like a good reward. How rude. We ought to clean out the area just, you know, for the normal reasons. Okay. Interesting that they knew that I was a hostile through the wall, but alright. And I mean, to be fair, I'm not hostile. I'm just committing tourism. Several hundred acts of tourism. I'm not the one with the problem. Neither is One Button Man. Alright, so we're just going to pump it up. Because again, we need more damage. This has been an exercise in getting more damage. Exceeding amounts of damage. Stupendous damage. We are after back-breaking, eye-cracking, like, butthole-puckering damage. We want withering damage to be coming out of the end of El Paso. Whichever model of El Paso we may be currently using. I'm glad they're dumb enough to be, like, whiffing into the wall with those. Okay, so the boss should be here again. And obviously we gotta clear out the chamber, but... Ah, well, maybe we'll get... A blood of Chthon from one of these guys. Karn Darath. Or not. Whatever. We're also getting reputation with Barrowholm and the Outcast, which is good. Okay, let me drop this here because this boss doesn't play around. I mean, we may have good damage, but... going to have to deal with the ultimate attack, which is Butt Rock, as a backing track. That didn't really go anywhere. I expected that music to last a little bit longer than that. Okay. Oh, crap.
That skill's not ready.
I might have to switch over to the Chaos Resist Talisman. Yeah, okay. Ooh, goodness. Alright. We just need to out-damage him, and we'll be fine. There we go. Chthonic Seal of Binding. Ah, that's so... terrible. I was really hoping that he would drop Blood of Chthon, but I guess, again, since he started as a human, maybe that's why he didn't. You know what that means, right? I hate to be that guy, but we gotta go... we gotta go even deeper. We have got to go maximally deep. You know what time it is. We're gonna give it the run back.
That skill's not ready.
In the pursuit of higher damage values, we're going to give it the run back. Alright, get out of the way, come on. Stop it. I said cease this foolishness. That's a lot of damage, but we can do more. We must do more damage. Essentially, we're trying to convert our character from... well, you know what I mean. Like, I'm trying to convert One Button Man from a character that can kind of survive taking hits to a character that deletes everything and doesn't have to worry about taking hits. Oh, but I don't have Ulgrim's thing anymore, so maybe I'm not actually able to enter. Oh, no, 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 okay, it opened the rift, and the rift stays open. Alright, that's much better. Look how much XP we've gotten already, too, by the way, just from doing this. Not that that's why we're doing this, but it is worth note. Obliterus. Okay. Okay, Obliterus. Annihilatus is coming up next. Followed by Deletus. Okay, so we know where we're going. Let's get there. Instead of caring about this stupid crap. Goodbye, fellas. We're not here to mingle. We are here for your leader. Okay, okay, we'll see if those guys will drop it. I feel like they probably won't, but hey, might as well give it a shot, right? No pun intended. Especially since we're going to have to give it a few dozen shots. At a minimum. A vicious jawbone, I did want one of those. But again, no blood of Cthon. Come on. Just wade through the bodies of a few dozen abyssal horrors. It's kind of weird to look at that and see a bunch of like bones and skulls and stuff. It's like, where did that even come from? Alright, go through the Chthonic Rift. And then through Void's Edge, aka the Dark AF Zone. The you don't get to see anything zone. The Blackout Basement level. I didn't want that, game. Alright. I'm gonna be, let's just say, moderately disappointed if we go through all this crap and we still don't, receive enough blood of Cthon to do what we need to do. Also, let me be clear that this is like a lot of crap to go through for a relic. I hadn't considered that I would need to go through this much stuff for any individual piece of gear. So yeah, this is like a lot. And I normally don't. But I do kind of want that specific rune, now that I have it, like, available for crafting. And if for no other reason than to see for myself if it is, like, as powerful as it looks. Because it looks really powerful. And I would like to see if it is. Because if it is, then, you know, it's a good decision. And that's a good thing to show off. Because you gotta remember that upgrading physical damage, like more physical damage means more elemental damage, and then more elemental damage means more elemental damage, because we get plus 100% elemental damage. So upgrading our physical is upgrading everything. It's like upgrading the character in... because of how One Button Man's set up with Iskandra's Elemental Exchange, it's upgrading, like, again, to use the example of 100 physical turned 50% into elemental. So, if you have 100% physical, or rather, if you have 100 physical damage, right? And 50% of all of the damage that you do is turned into elemental, and then that elemental damage is then increased by 100%, so doubled. You take your 100 physical, turn it into 50 elemental and physical, and then take that 50 elemental and turn it to 100. So ultimately you're getting, in a very complicated roundabout way, plus 50% damage elemental. But note, right, that whenever you increase your physical damage, say you increase your physical damage by 50, okay, like you get a 100% physical damage increase, if it works the way that I'm thinking it does, and I see no reason why it wouldn't, given that it's a specific ordering, right, it takes your physical damage that is done and then converts it. So you get that plus 100% physical damage increase, it turns into 100, it turns from 100 rather to 200. So then you're doing 100 elemental, 100 physical. That then gets turned into 200 elemental, 100 physical. So you go from getting a 100% increase of what would have been just 100 physical damage to 200 to getting, like, you know, you're now doing 200 elemental, 100, you get what I'm saying? Like, you're actually doing, like, plus 200% damage in a weird, scuffed kind of way. If you were going to be doing 100, and then you were going to get that plus 100% physical, right, it would just go to 200 physical. But now, if you have this Iskandra's 50% plus 100% S that I have on this guy, it goes from 100 to 200 to 100 to 200 back down to 100 with that 100% physical. But that's because the extra 100 was cut off, turned into elemental, and then boosted. You get what I'm saying? So you end up doing, if you would have only done 100 physical damage and then gotten 200 physical damage with a 100% physical damage boost, what you end up doing, if you have the 50% damage that you do as elemental then boosted 100%, is you go instead from doing 50 each that gets turned into 100 of one and 50 of the other, to doing 100 of each that then gets boosted to 200. So you're getting an extra, in the biggest air quotes possible, right? Like 300 damage out of that you wouldn't have been getting if you just went from 100 to 200, if that makes sense. And I know I'm not great at math, so, you know, like, you can chug the numbers if you want, but the point is that you're ultimately getting different damage that goes around resistances and isn't like mono, in what you'd call in Magic the Gathering, like monocolored. Like, you're not doing just one version of a thing. It's not that in Magic that damages... Well, actually, that would be a misnomer. There is actually, like, damage considerations for color of mana that's the source, but my point is actually more that, like, I mean, I've explained it before. I don't want to belabor the point, in case you're tired of hearing about it, but I just love that kind of goofy math. That's why I always like to mention it. Now, hopefully, this guy won't be too much to deal with, and he will drop at least one Blood of Cthon. That would be good. And if not, we're just gonna go beat up the Ligorian again.
That skill's not ready.
Are you kidding me that he dropped a scrap? Bro, you dropped a scrap? A scrap? Dude. Oh, come on. Like some big mean defiler of worlds type boss, and he drops scrap. Like, okay, man. Okay, man. What? I can't even with you. Goodness. Watch, I'm gonna find out that, like, somehow Blood of Cthon doesn't drop from the DLC void area. Oh, nice, a shortcut. I'm definitely down for shortcuts. Was there another boss? I can't quite remember if there's another boss back here. If there isn't, that's fine, I guess. As long as I get the shortcut way out of here, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go beat up the Ligorian. Ah, my ear. Ah. Oh, hey, guys. Nice, ambush. Look at that Cthulhu-looking guy. Like, I'll give it to, the Void guys. They've got genuinely creepy stuff going on. Genuinely unsettling. And obviously, like, real talk to the folks who, at Crate Entertainment, who, designed the enemy aesthetics. But with that said, that stank. I was really betting on it being like a guaranteed drop. Yeah? Not really sure where else other than the Ligorian I could plan on getting that stuff from.
I can't do that yet.
This is gonna be a problem, because I'm gonna have to go through this whole area again. There was that, like, secret area that I never found the way into. Not that I think I'm gonna find it this time, or even really look for it, but, you know. The, you know, benefit of being a ranged character shows itself again. Briefly. Okay, yeah. Just making sure I know where I'm going. Now, I would like to run past all these guys, but they can do enough damage that doing that and then getting caught slipping would be disastrous, and I don't want that. What I want is to just actually get what I'm here for. Yes. Okay. I don't remember those guys showing up whenever I came through here the first time. Whatever. Oof. He got it bad. Oh, hey. Will you drop a Blood of Cthon for me? Please? No? No, I don't think he did. Jerk. How stingy. Alright, let's see if we can try to, like, at least run through a little bit and then turn around and blast everything behind us, like that. Just continue doing that. At choke points. Hello. How you doing? Don't mind me. Just coming through. Don't want any trouble, folks. Just a simple tourist. Trying to make his way in the world. Specifically, his way to a higher plane of damage existence. Trying to achieve enlightenment. Okay, come on. Come on, game. Seal of the Ligurian. This is exactly where I want to be. I want to be right here. Right now. Yeah. Try using Tums. Jerk. Sorry if I'm being a little quiet, I'm just trying to focus. Oh goodness, and that's why I'm trying to focus. I kind of anticipated some shenanigans like that. I don't know why that guy just walked off. I mean, I'm glad. Okay. Gotta wonder how many of these stupid things you gotta kill to... I mean, again, I'm not gonna be that guy to say that it's necessarily bad that they're a limited thing, but it just stinks that you have to go through this much crap to try to get a single Blood of Chthon or whatever. I mean, you've been here watching, presumably. It's not exactly like I've, I mean, whenever you kill a big cheese like that one guy... I mean, that dude was like the boss between one half of the Ashes of Malmuth scenario and the other, and still I got scrap inexplicably. Like, I got literal scrap instead of a Blood of Chthon. It's like, I don't know, man, it wouldn't be that big of a deal if it was a guaranteed drop from some of the major bosses. I don't know, maybe I could just go get dynamite and blow up some of the stuff and just hope for it from that, but that still seems a little scuffed. Okay, well, just about there to the Ligurian. Thank goodness. Because I'm definitely feeling it. I am definitely feeling it. Definitely wanting to just get back to what I was doing instead of redoing old stuff. For the vain, like, not vain, vague rather, not, I mean, I hope it's not vain, but the vague hope that I'll get, like, the thing that I'm looking for. Okay, almost there. So far, so good. Bloodlord Talonus, huh? I forgot about that guy, but hopefully he will drop a Blood of Cthon. He is the Bloodlord. Like, bro, your name is literally the Bloodlord. I would hope that you have some blood on you of the Cthon variety, yeah. Some quasi-morph shenanigans over here. Or he's just gonna be consumed by some interdimensional entity. Come on, Gribbly out. Undergo Gribblification. Like I know you are. Okay, he actually didn't. I'm a little shocked at that. I thought he was one of those guys that did. Alright, well. Gonna have to deal with the big grib. The big grib. What is... Okay, whatever. Gonna say, like, what's randomly hitting me, but... So as you can tell, this is also the thing from the Ugdenbog, sorta. I mean, I pointed it out then, but like, this is using chaos instead of ice damage. It's also significantly easier so far. It also has a very unfortunately shaped mouth. That's like some Silent Hill stuff right there. And I do mean kind of like in that it's very yonic. It's like It's okay, buddy. One Button Man will put you out of your screaming misery soon. Don't worry about it. Now, if this thing does not drop a Blood of Cthon, that's a crime. Like, come on. If there's anything that should, as a guaranteed drop, it's this. Oh, man. Just the idea that I'm going to get a scrap, singular, like he's just gonna drop a scrap and that'll be it. Oh, and they're crab claws too. I never noticed that. Like a crab tentacles, rather, like crab clawed on the end. That's pretty cool, I guess. I like how that thing's just trying to like walk out of the arena. It's not even trying to fight me. Yeah, just summon another one, homie. That one's defective. That's the minion from IKEA right there. Alright. Did it actually drop nothing? Because that's kind of impressive. Okay, here we go. Bro, one of these better have a Blood of Cthon. Okay, 3 for 3. Come on. That's not good. That's not okay. You would think that that would drop a Blood of Cthon. Alright, hold on. I'm going to have to look it up further. Okay. Okay. So it's looking like... Alright. Let me see. Okay. This is bad, but I'm going to have to now go... Oh, come on, game. I don't... Okay, so I am going to have to go back to the Blood Grove if this doesn't work out, but... I think I can leave... Right? Back to... No, I can't. Okay, I guess I have to go through the village of Darkville. I thought that it had a... Ick. I'm very dissatisfied with all of this. So, they're around here. I guess I need to go farm in that area. The portal thing. So it should be around here somewhere. Just a shame too, because I only need 2 of the freaking things, you know? Like, I don't need that many. Will you stop, jerk? Alright, I'm just gonna run through here and see if I can find it. It's supposed to be like in here somewhere. I mean, at this point, we're talking about something that is so far outside of Yeah, at this point we're talking about we're so far outside of where we were, like our original goal. I might as well actually do the resetting to the main menu thing. If this doesn't work out. Ah, here we go. It was hiding. Alright, so ash and waste, we need to get up here, I think. I'm not really sure what, like, if you can get it to drop from... Oh, you're joking. Okay, hold on. Eat me. Because apparently those things can drop Bloodicathon. Like, come on. Take a big bite out of me. For Chthonians, they're kind of bad at this at the moment. Guys, I need you to, like, actually try to kill me. Put your back into it, come on. Your heart's not in it, fellas. I need you to... Here, can you guys deliver me off of this mortal coil, please? Thank you. I need to come back with a dynamite. Holy smokes. Okay.
Got something you need stashed?
And yeah, I know, it's gonna suck because lack of dynamite or whatever. It is what it is.
I'll keep an eye on
Okay. And I can just sell all of the green stuff without thinking about it. Which is nice. Again, we're keeping the blue stuff for dealing with... Where's... right. I didn't actually leave a thing there. We're keeping the blue stuff for possibly blowing it up in case things don't go well. I mean, they already haven't gone well, but you get the idea, I think. Ah, my ear. Yeah, I mean, it's just a little silly to have to go through all this mess to get, like, 2 items that are just crafting materials, but... is what it is, I guess. It's down here. Oh, come on. The mini-map betrays me. Just so hard to see the little blockages sometimes. Alright. Not today, Junior. Oh, that's rich. It dropped me in a different spot? That's goofy. Okay. Well, whatever. It's not like I don't have a map. I mean, I like that in the sense that it's kind of like a ludonarrative thing. Because it does make sense that you would actually get here randomly. Okay, so there's a chthonic rift here, huh? Now, where was that chest? Clearly wasn't there. I was looking north whenever I ran into it. I was going along the edge. I don't think the area itself changes is the thing. So, like, I should still be able to find it, right? Like, that chest should still be here, right? Right. I mean, there's loot there. Yeah, here it is. Okay, Blood of Chthon, please. Yes! Okay. Now I'm gonna go get my stuff back, violently, as a matter of conquest. Oh, that's a boss, I guess. That's cool. Ragnadar, the Great Maw, huh? Ooh, goodness. I don't know, he seems pretty mid to me, but I'll give him one thing, he's good at his job. He looks, I'm not kidding, he looks like a 4-mana card that you'd play in Minion Masters. He looks like a 5-mana Minion Masters. Like a 4 or 5-mana Minion Masters card. And look, that's not an insult. If you've played Minion Masters, you'd know that's not an insult. He's pretty good. That's a pretty good card. Oh, good grief. Ouch. This is why we need more damage. Ugh. Still no more Blood of Chthon, other than the one that we've already got. Now the thing is that I know that the village of Darkvale has a another one of those explosion chests that you like, another one of those dynamite for loot chests, which is why I got 2 dynamite. Because if we don't get another Blood of Chthon from anything in here, I'm just gonna go do that and see if I get one from there. But I think we might hopefully get something, like, out of this, at least a level up. But I would like to just go ahead and get the Blood of Chthon from here somehow, rather than having to deal with all of that. I'm still put out by the fact that the literal big cheeses, both that weird guy in the void that you initially meet after... Is he before or after where you meet Olgrim in the void? Like, what, Ezrat, whatever his name is, the guy you get a Chivo for beating, like, that he dropped a freaking scrap is not gonna leave my mind. Like, that is just gruesome. Like, bro, that should not be in his drop table. And the Ligorian not dropping a Blood of Chthon is a crime. Well, it's like, come on. If there's anything that should have that as a guaranteed drop, I know I said it already, but it's worth repeating. Like, holy crap on a stick. Ugh. Okay, well, I'm gonna go over to that rift, and if it just takes me out, we're going to Darkvale after I cut the recording again.
That skill's not ready.
Alright, alright, alright. Let's see where this takes us. Okay. I don't know where that little buddy came from. But I know where he went. Alright. Ditto for this one. Alright, be right back.